From the Xbox 360 marketplace closing to a brand new PlayStation 5 controller and a new game coming out later on this year that is going to be free for 1 month on PlayStation but delayed on the Nintendo Switch. We got a few different things to talk about here in this video. A little bit of gaming news for you guys today. If you do enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe for more, and let's go ahead and jump straight into this. First things first, I just want to say that I have been a little bit slow in the gaming news lately personally on this channel. I like to cover some of the news as best as I can, but I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, it just feels like it's been a very slow summer and there just hasn't been a lot to talk about. But anyways, there's a couple different things I wanted to talk about, but none of them kind of seemed that, sufficient for their own video. So we're throwing it all together in one compilation video today. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this. First things first, the Xbox 360 store is officially closing today, July 29th, 2024. It is the end of an era, which is very sad. Excuse me. What does that mean? Well, it's just the Xbox 360 marketplace. So this has nothing to do with the actual, Xbox 360 games that are available on the Microsoft store on the, Xbox One and then the Series consoles, Xbox Series X, Series S, etc. Those games are still available, but the games that, are directly from the Xbox 360 marketplace. So any games, any games that you cannot buy on the Microsoft store are going to be impossible to get unless you get them physically. And then as far as the DLC goes, if you already own the game, you should be able to still be able to purchase the DLC from my understanding. Again, it was kind of confusing messaging. I feel like there is like this whole like subreddit, for the Xbox, I think it's the Xbox subreddit, where there's like this mega thread on all of this. Here's the thing. At this point, it's a little bit too late to buy any games. If you guys wanted to buy games that, are kind of going to be going away digitally anyways, it's too late. But everything else, if you're wondering all the other information, again, you can look up this subreddit and get a little bit more information there regarding that. But again, it's the end of an era. And for those of us, especially that, grew up playing the Xbox 360, it's sad, man. It's just sad that it's coming to an end. The same thing happened recently with the Wii U and the 3DS eShop. Which also is very sad. They shut that down, and you kind of hate to see it, man, because, again, there's so much nostalgia, wrapped around these, marketplaces and these games and these consoles. And, the Xbox 360, I think, was one of the best gaming eras ever. That's also when the Wii came out as well, which I think was one of the most fun Nintendo consoles. Then again, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. We have a whole Nintendo channel. If you guys ever want to see Nintendo content, you'll rarely see Nintendo content here on this channel. So if you want to see that, check it out. JSkeleton's Nintendo World, links in the description below. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments section below. Moving on from that, Valorant is now in open beta on console. So I know a lot of people obviously have been playing Valorant for quite some time on PC. But if you didn't know, it's now on console. There was a closed beta. I got into the closed beta, thankfully, like really early, which is crazy because I got into the beta early on. I think it was a closed beta originally on PC as well. When Valorant, was first coming out on PC. I'm not a great keyboard and mouse player, so I was pretty stoked that if it was finally coming to console. I can hold my own. Maybe like silver, gold rank on well, not silver, maybe like gold rank on PC, more or less. I would say, so it's like, it's not great. It's really not great. Right now I'm just kind of sitting in the platinum range on console. Most of that is because the lobbies are really mixed up on console right now because it's been in beta. The ranked lobby is a little bit weird, but now it's in open beta on console. What that means is that if you have a PlayStation or Xbox, you can download the beta for free. And you may be wondering, well, why is it a beta? It's a beta because they're testing the servers, they're testing different things like that. But it's the full game. Pretty much the full. You got ranked, you got the store. If you've purchased anything on the PC version, it's going to be there on the console version as well. So you can, for example, I bought some skins on the PC version, but it's tied to my Riot account. And obviously you're going to be tying your Riot account to your console account when you first log into the console version of the game. So anyways, it's a lot of fun. Excuse me. I've been kind of trying to test out a lot of controller settings, different things like that. I got like 125 hours sunk into the console version already, and that was just in the closed beta before it even opened up. So I just been playing a lot of it, especially with my son, and it's just been a lot of fun. If you never played Valorant, highly suggest it. One quick this is not going to be a tips and tricks video, but obviously, but one quick tip and trick if you're kind of getting into this is don't play this like it's Call of Duty or Fortnite or anything like that. While like sprinting and shooting at the same time. If you want the best accuracy, you got to stop moving. And there's a little bit of a kind of tail end to your movement. So when you stop moving, just there's kind of like a half a second when you actually let go of the movement. The left stick. So just keep that in mind. You can go into like a bot lobby and training. And why not just kind of go shoot some training robots, if you will, and you can kind of feel it out and see what I mean. Also, if you go into your settings and enable shoot error, it's like a little graph that could appear at the top right corner of your screen. It'll show you. So if you're seeing like blue on that graph, it means that you're getting shooting error, meaning that you're moving too much while you're shooting. So that's kind of the general idea. Just kind of a quick tip if you are planning to get into it. Do let me know if you guys plan to play the console beta, and if it's your first time playing Valorant, or if you're coming over from PC, and your thoughts, beyond that. Moving on from that, Quidditch Champions, Harry Potter Quidditch Champions is technically what it's called. We got the official trailer that just dropped. It looks pretty good, in my opinion. I've actually played it, to be honest. I don't think I can really say a whole lot about the game, but I did play test it like months and months ago. So I've had the chance to get hands on with this game already, and I think this is going to be the kind of game that's like it might be hit or miss for people, right? I think it's kind of like Rocket League, right? When Rocket League came out, it was kind of that game where maybe a lot of people slept on it first and then eventually kind of caught on. I think this has the potential to be that kind of game. You can tell from the trailer what it kind of looks like, but I do think it has the potential to be that sort of kind of game. It could end up a game. It could go both ways. It could be a game that just ends up dying, or it could be a game that ends up becoming like a very competitive esport kind of game. And I hope it's that. I hope it's that it really does pick up, because it is a fun game. It looks great. The final version, as we can see in the trailer. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're a Harry Potter fan, then, great. A lot of people I've seen in the comments are kind of like, saying like, oh, you guys cut this from Hogwarts Legacy just for this game or whatever. First of all, they're two different development studios. Yeah, it's still Warner Brothers Games publishing it, but it's two different development studios. And I don't think it's that they cut it from Hogwarts Legacy. I just don't think they really had the chance to really see its full potential. I think that's why they wanted to make it its own game. It is a paid game. I think it's like $40 Canadian. So I think that's like $30 USD if I'm doing a conversion right in my head. It's about a $30 game. So I mean, I think for the price point, it's not that bad. It seems like they're gonna have a lot of content. There's a lot of characters in it. There's a lot of customization. It seems like there's gonna be a lot of unlockables and everything like that as well. So it's very interesting. And on top of that, if you have a PlayStation and you're a PS Plus member, this is going to be one of the free games, it says, for PS Plus in September. So they said from September 30th to September from September 3rd to September 30th. I don't know why it's like a tongue twister. It's going to be free on PS Plus. And once you've added it to your library, just like any other PS Plus game, it should be permanent in your library, right? And that's going to be that. So if you do have PS Plus, you can basically get it for free. I don't know if it's going to be on Xbox Game Pass. I haven't seen if they've mentioned that anywhere. It might be. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Either way, if you do pre-order it, you can get some, exclusive kind of stuff, exclusive broomsticks and everything like that, and all that good stuff. So yeah, really interesting stuff. I don't know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you excited about this game? Do you not really care for it? I mean, what do you think, at least from the trailer? And what do you think of the price point? Again, it's at least not a full price. If it was a full price game, I'd be like, this is dead on arrival 100%. But for like $30 USD, I think that's pretty fair. Maybe 25 would have been a little bit better, but whatever, inflation, all that. But anyways, yeah, $30 game, it seems at least, fairly fair, right? For the most part. So hopefully it picks up, and hopefully it ends up being a great game that a lot of people get into, and it becomes even like a very competitive game. Hopefully it has that kind of potential too. But again, curious your thoughts down in the comments below. And then finally, my friends, we got the brand new PlayStation controller that's coming out, and this is an Astro limited edition DualSense wireless controller. Obviously we got Astro the game coming out as well. They had Astro's Playroom, I believe, right, when PS5 came out, and then they also had a different Astro on PS4, if I remember correctly, as well. Anyways, the one that launched with PS5, it was a lot of fun. It was so great they decided to make a whole entire full-fledged game, kind of out of it, I guess, which is Astro, which is it looks like a lot of fun, and this controller is really cool. You got the two digital eyeballs on the touchpad. It has that kind of mostly white aesthetic with like a kind of like baby blue on the buttons, on the face buttons, and then like kind of like that PlayStation blue on the sides. It looks really cool. I don't know. I think it looks really cool. Personally speaking. And it should be, for my fellow Canadians, it should be available in Canada as well. This is coming out September 6th, so that's just around the corner as well. September's going to be a packed month. It seems like, again, it's going to be standard price, excuse me, that you typically expect from this, I believe. I don't know, I don't know if I'm looking at the, no, okay, so it says like $79.99, I guess is that USD? I don't know, so it says $79.99 / €79.99 / £69.99 / 11,980 yen. So I guess it's $80. I thought, where aren't PS5 controllers in the US $70 usually? $80 is usually Canadian price, I thought. Unless this one is a little bit more expensive. I'm not sure. You could let me know down in the comments below, because I don't pay a lot of attention to the USD prices unless I make these videos, and because I'm Canadian, so I usually pay attention to the Canadian prices more. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about this controller. Do you plan to pick it up or not really? While I'm at it, I'm curious, what is your favorite controller? Whether it's PS5 or Xbox, like, what is your favorite, edition of whatever controller console you use, right? So if it's like, for example, if you're on the Switch, maybe it's the Skyward Sword HD Joy-Cons, right? Or the, Tears of the Kingdom Pro Controller. If you're on, PlayStation, maybe you like, the red controller, the blue, the camo, or if you're on Xbox, Xbox does a lot, but I'm just curious. What are your guys' favorite, controller, I guess, aesthetics and whatnot? Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hopefully I didn't rant too much. Maybe I did. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you soon in another one. Tell them, friends. Game on. Thanks for watching.
Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later!